Good afternoon. Former Bulacan District Engineer Henry Alcantara tags Senator Joel Villanueva. Jinggoy Estrada, former Senator Bongo, and Ako Bicol, a party list representative Zaldi Co in kickbacks and budget insertions in flood control projects. At the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee hearing on Tuesday, September 23, Alcantara also tags former Public Works and Highways Undersecretary Robert Bernardo as his boss in the country's anomalous flood control projects.
Ayon kay Yusek Bernardo, ang Insertions ng 2024 na magkakalaga ng 300 para po 300 milyon na para kay, sabi niya po sa akin, para kay Senator Bong Revilla na noon ay kumandidato bilang senador para sa 2025. Sinabihan ako ni Yusek Bernardo, Henry, kay Sed Bong yan, baka gusto mo tumulong sa kanya.
Later, he says Villanueva did not ask for a specific project or percentage, but Bernardo reportedly ordered that he be given a project equivalent to 25% or 150 million pesos.
Nabigyan si Senator Joel ng proyektong Unprogrammed Operations ng 2023 nagkakalaga ng 600 million na pawang mga flood control, yung mga proyekto at kung saan susumahin na 25% na proponent ay may halaga na 150 million.
Alcantara says he brought the 150 million pesos with him to a rest house in Barangay Igulot, Bukayo in Bulacan. According to Alcantara, he handed the money to Villanueva's employee named Peng. After this, the former district engineer says that he had no further contact with Peng. As for Estrada, Alcantara recalls Bernardo mentioning the 355 million peso fund for the senator. However, Alcantara insists that he had no direct communication with Estrada.
Sa kay Senator Jinggoy naman po, sa pagkakatanda ko, nasa 2024 budget hearing kami sa Senado. Kasama ko si Yusek Bernardo sa pagitan ng alas 9 hanggang alas 10 ng gabi. Habang kami naghihintay, tinanong ako ni Yusek Bernardo kung meron pa akong gustong lagyan at meron pang available na 355 si SJE. Ayon po kay Yusek Bernardo.
Regarding Ko, the former district engineer says he met the lawmaker in September 2021 and discussed how to secure funds for various projects into Alcantara's district. After a month, Alcantara says he submitted a list of projects related to flood control.
Noong August 20 o September 2021, nagkakilala kami ni Congressman Saldico sa isang pagtitipon meeting sa Shangri-La, Bonifacio. Doon ay napag-usapan namin ang plano ni Kong Saldi na sumubok na magbaba ng pondo papunta sa aking distrito para sa iba't ibang proyekto.
The State Weather Bureau says Super Typhoon Nando exited the Philippine area of responsibility, while a low-pressure area outside PAR is now a tropical depression. In an advisory issued at 10 a.m., Pag-asa says Nando exited PAR as of 8 a.m. on Tuesday, September 23. Based on its 11 a.m. bulletin, Pag-asa says Nando was spotted 385 kilometers west-northwest of Calayan, Cagayan as of 10 a.m. It packs maximum sustained winds of 185 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 230 kilometers per hour. Tropical cyclone wind signal number 2 is up over the western portion of Babuyan Islands, the northwestern portion of mainland Cagayan, the northern portion of Apayao, and Ilocos Norte. Areas under signal number 2 are warned of minor to moderate threat to life and property due to gale force winds. Signal number 1 is raised over 13 other areas in northern Luzon where strong winds can bring minimal to minor impacts. According to Pag-asa, wind signals are expected to be lifted by Tuesday. Meanwhile, a separate 11 a.m. bulletin shows the tropical depression east of southern Luzon was last located 1,075 kilometers east of eastern Visayas. It carries maximum sustained winds of 55 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 70 kilometers per hour. Pag-asa forecasts the tropical depression to move generally westward and enter PAR on Tuesday afternoon or evening. It will be given the local name Opong. Inside PAR, Pag-asa expects Opong to move generally west-northwestward as it approaches eastern Visayas and southern Luzon by Friday morning, September 26. The International Criminal Court releases this summary and details of the charges filed against former President Rodrigo Duterte. A public redacted version of the document containing the charges shows excerpts of the charges against Duterte for murder and attempted murder as crimes against humanity. Based on the document released on September 22, the prosecution held Duterte criminally liable for murder as a crime against humanity in Davao City between 2013 to 2016. The prosecution cites 9 incidents which resulted in 19 victims when he was Davao mayor. Duterte is also charged with murder as a crime against humanity of high-value targets during his term as president between 2016 and 2017. For this charge, the prosecution cites 5 incidents that resulted in 14 victims. He also faces murder and attempted murder as crimes against humanity in barangay clearance operations across the Philippines during his term as president. The charge cited 35 incidents between 2016 and 2018 involving 45 victims. The prosecution then notes that the actual scale of victimization during the charged period was significantly greater due to its widespread nature. According to the prosecution, Duterte was individually criminally responsible for indirect co-perpetration, ordering and inducing, as well as aiding and abetting crimes against humanity. On indirect co-perpetration, the prosecution asserts that Duterte and his co-perpetrators shared a common plan or agreement to neutralize alleged criminals in the Philippines through violent crimes. The prosecution alleges that Duterte oversaw a network of police, local officials, and hired gunmen to kill suspected criminals. The ICC Pretrial Chamber 1 postponed Duterte's confirmation of charges hearings after his camp claimed that the former president was not fit to stand trial. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good afternoon.